9:33. Let's get unscrewed now with Jason Bryant at unscrewed.co.nz. Good morning, Jason. Yeah, both two sick people in the studio this morning. At least there's not going to be no kind of like healthy people getting ill from being here
exactly.
with us.
Yeah, I've been sick since what would appear to be Tuesday now. So
golly, hopefully that's the end of it, for the season. You know.
Yeah. Here's me getting fit on a bike.
Yeah.
Right, for the first time in 10 years.
Yeah.
And I haven't really been that sick. And then all of a sudden I try to get fit and I get sick.
Yeah.
So what's that all about? That's what I say.
Well, I blame it. I think on Monday I started digging in the garden. Doing the whole spring. Turning the sods in the garden.
All those spores rise up out of the ground.
I reckon that's what did it.
Yeah, exercise again. See.
Exercise. Yeah.
It's a killer.
Yeah, it is.
Speaking of cycling.
Yeah.
There's a really good initiative which I'm very keen to see kind of develop, and I'd like it to continue post Rugby World Cup, and it's Auckland bike hire. Rather than the commuter scheme that we've seen, you can hire a bike for $10 a day or $5 for half a day.
Where from?
Viaduct and Wynyard, just near the bridge near Wynyard.
Yeah. On
the viaduct side of Wynyard.
Yeah.
So you got the viaduct kind of thing, and also you got Britomart near the pubs down that end.
Yeah, you can hire a bike and
you
take
can
it anywhere you want.
Tootle away. They'll give you a helmet as well, which is pretty cool. And you can tootle away. And Auckland, it does get you fit because it's quite hilly.
Yeah,
being volcanic. So I really like that. I'd really like to see that continue and expand into kind of a commuter bike scheme.
Because I don't personally own a bike, but that could be quite cool to go down there and grab a bike and then take it along Tamaki Drive or something.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Tamaki Drive, that's where you get hit. That's where you get doored.
No. One of the things that the more people see people on bikes, the more encouraging it is for them to get on a bike. So we need this kind of critical mass and tipping point to be reached, so everybody feels safe on getting on a bike. And it's not the kind of youth; it's kind of people 30, 40, 50 plus, so that we see them. So it encourages us to get out of our cars and start using the bike. It's better for all of us. A, environmentally. B, we get some exercise, reduce obesity. So yeah, that's my little thing this morning. Cool. Also, tied opposite the bike hire place is the Cloud. And I was down there on Tuesday and Wednesday, and I joined the business club 2011.
What's that?
And it's a thing where you hand in your business card and you get this plastic credit card styled card, and it means you can use the business lounge for meetings from 3 to 5
in the Cloud.
Yeah. But it's got a big TV and kind of all the kind of dignitaries go there. But just before you go up into the business lounge in the media centre, there's a thing called Taste in the Cloud. And they've got all of the key ingredients of what makes New Zealand in terms of culinary experience. So we've got beautiful food, and I'm thinking it's the cheapest place in Auckland to go and have an 8-course degustation with wine at $54. But
really?
You can do 6 at 42, and it's scaled down from there.
And did you see many people there?
I didn't. We went at lunchtime, and so we didn't see that many people there. What you have to do is as you enter the Cloud, go through the innovation sector, which I was a little bit disappointed with, because they've got the Martin jetpack and they've got this boat that turns into a submarine, and
all the same typical stuff. It's very hokey.
Yeah, all of the stuff that most people will never use, and there's not really a need for. Yeah. But then you get into taste of New Zealand, and the food is marvellous. It's magnificent.
Cool.
So I'd highly recommend that. To go down and taste.
Is that
and
ongoing?
With wine. It's ongoing.
Okay.
Yeah. So, do you know, I was blown away by it. That experience, because I had a little beef. One of my highlights was a little beef and kumara pie. Yeah. Which doesn't sound out of the ordinary, but it was cooked to perfection, and it's matched with wine. Also had some venison carpaccio matched with a wine. Had a salmon in a ice cream cone with a bit of goat's cheese, and the presentation is sublime. Yeah. For a big event where they're continually cooking, and making the stuff.
And
The food is outstanding.
are there chefs on sort of rotation or something?
Yeah, chefs and also wine and winemakers are there, and so they're talking about the food and the wine, and it's kind of obviously got lamb and venison and salmon and all the things, all the key ingredients that make New Zealand great in terms of the culinary experience.
Sounds like it's worth a visit. In 7
It
days,
is.
no doubt. 7 days a week.
7 days a week, yeah. Okay. So, do you know, and it's the best place to get that kind of 8-course, 6-course degustation with your wines matched. It's fantastic.
Normally you'd be paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars for that.
Oh, if you went for an 8-course degustation in any of the restaurants, and this food is pretty equal to a lot of the top-end restaurants, you'd be paying $150 plus to have your wines matched with your food.
Yeah.
So,
cool.
Yeah.
Right. What did I do? I actually, Sunday was the Battle of Britain commemoration, 70 years since the Battle of Britain, and if you're in Auckland, you know that Sunday morning it was a pretty rotten day. It was pouring with rain, but they were having a parade at the Auckland War Memorial Museum.
Yeah, well, I felt really sorry for those guys. 11 o'clock, it just poured.
It was bucketing down.
Yeah.
And then it was kind of a sorry sort of flyover as well. Some Harvards flew over, but it was all raining, and you could tell that obviously they left some aircraft back at Ardmore because they didn't want to fly it in the rain.
I don't blame them.
But then I thought, it cleared up, so I thought we'd head down to Ardmore because they were going to have an open day there. And
how long did it take you?
Down to Ardmore, 30, 45 minutes.
Right, okay, not long.
No, not long at all. No, it's not even that, probably 30 minutes. And they had the Mustang flying around, they had the Spitfire flying around, and a few other odds and ends and aircraft, and doing the full display. And there was hardly anyone down there because I think people thought it was not such a good day.
Yeah.
And I don't think many people even knew it was on. But the Warbirds were fully doing their thing, and it was great. It was a mini Warbirds over Wanaka out in South Auckland.
Glenn Williams display.
Basically, for me. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Get your deck chair out.
I'm all geeky, very, very geeky about all those old World War II aircraft and stuff.
A bit like Vaughan.
Yeah.
I saw Vaughan's cabinet of geek aircraft.
Right, Vaughan Davis, of course, who does the
ad
feature
thing on Thursday.
Talks about all kinds of things on the show.
What else have you been up to? Because you've got a car this weekend.
Oh yes. So 5 weeks ago you had the Honda Insight and took the Honda Insight challenge.
Yeah. We won't talk about my score.
Yeah, so that's the hybrid car from Honda, and they've offered it to me for this weekend, and so I'm going to take it up north and stay up in Tutukaka region.
So you're bound to beat my score.
Well,
I was the urban driver that, and I drove it in a way that represented my life and what I would do on a normal weekend to see how comparative it would be to my other car.
Inefficient driving style.
Do you know, it gamed me as well, and I was driving so much more conservatively and respectfully, and I still ended up on fairly high up the leaderboard.
Yeah, because we're talking about litres per
100 kilometres.
100 kilometres, and so you were like 7.1.
Yeah.
And the person at the top of the leaderboard is 5 litres, so that's going to be pretty hard to beat.
Yeah.
But so it's going to be an interesting weekend. I'm really looking forward to the experience. I'm pretty new to the whole driving thing, actually, as a whole. So I don't think I have a set sort of driving style, anything that's set in concrete. So,
well, I've been driving now for 20 plus years, and it changed my whole style. So it's good that if we can get people early enough for their style to be set in concrete in this manner, rather than the way that I've been taught to drive. And even my driving is fairly conservative.
Yeah.
I think it's only a good thing.
Exactly. All right.
Right, let's talk about rocket fuel. We're going to move swiftly on to wine. Now, we did the Chardonnay of this a few weeks ago, the 2005, and I thought I've got a cold, and the only thing that's really going to lightly break mine, because we were going to do the Trinity Hill Syrah.
Yeah.
But I thought kind of like the spiciness of a Gewurz should break my cold and my senses, because they're generally aromatic. So this is a 2005 Gewurz from Gisbourne.
Kim Crawford. And our Chardonnay that we tried from these guys was 2005. So it was a really good match, I thought. Yeah. Now this is normally what, a desserty sort of wine? No. One of the things about Gewurz is the fact it's quite a versatile wine. You expect it to be quite full-bodied, a bit of sweetness, but not. You can make it dry. But it goes really, really well with Asian food, which has always been difficult, being that they're not wine
well, they are now, but they weren't previously, a wine-grown country in a lot of these areas, that it was really difficult to match with any kind of wine, their culinary delights. And so what's happened is that we found the Gewurz really matches these foods really well. So sometimes Pinot Noir does, but mainly it's Gewurz and Riesling.
Because it cuts through, yeah?
It cuts through, like if you're having Chinese, kind of, I would say kind of Riesling, a dry Riesling, because it cuts through. It's got that kind of precision acid that sometimes you get a bit of fat in Chinese food. As well as Vietnamese food is a lot more crisp and fresh, and so kind of it's a lot more versatile with our wines. So yeah, and Thai, where it's quite spicy, Gewurz and Riesling also match that really well as well.
Well, it's cutting through the on the nose. It's cutting through the cold.
I get a Turkish delight, rose petal, rose water kind of character. I can only breathe up my left nostril. But I get that, and also a soft kind of orange tea character as well.
Tea, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Sweet.
But it's still got some good acid there to hold it all together, so it's not flabby in your mouth. You get that kind of really precise acid. You get voluptuous fruit. And everything on the nose ends up on the palate. And I'm getting that kind of orange peel rind character right now. As I finish it, it's quite long. But also I get that tea tannin kind of effect as well. I've got to say, I really like it.
That's really nice.
Gisbourne is a great place for Gewurz. Some of our best Gewurz come from Gisbourne, and it's been... I feel sorry for Gisbourne because it's got no Rugby World Cup games there. It's fairly isolated. No one goes there other than to go to Gisbourne.
Yep.
So you don't pass through it. And Pernod Ricard took all the contracts away from the Gisbourne growers there, so they were left isolated in this kind of position that we find ourselves. And so I'm glad that they're doing something well. Gisbourne Gewurz and also Malbec and other stuff. There's few vineyards that are really putting their hands up and saying, here we are, this is Gisbourne, this is what we can do.
And what price point is this one at?
This is kind of like the $20 mark.
Yep.
And I'm going to go kind of 90 points on it.
90 points, gosh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's very high. Excellent. Well, that was the Kim Crawford 2005.
2005.
Yeah. Gewurz. And that was, of course, Jason Bryant in the Kiwi studio. Unscrewed.co.nz. So we can head for more. We're going to go and blow our noses and perhaps take another sip of wine.
Exactly.